Ever read a whole page, only to realize you remember nothing? Yeah, me too. But what if I told you that you can actually study and remember everything you read? Sounds crazy, right? Well, stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have some mind-blowing techniques to make studying 10x easier. Let's dive in. Step 1. Stop passive reading. Your brain is not a sponge. You can't just stare at the page and expect to remember everything. Instead, try this. First, highlight selectively. Highlighting the entire page is not the move. Instead, pick out key ideas, definitions, and concepts that matter. Next, summarize what you read in your own words. If you can't explain it simply, you probably don't understand it yet. Finally, ask yourself questions. Challenge yourself. Why does this matter? How does it connect to what I already know? These little habits turn boring reading into active engagement. Ever noticed how teachers remember everything? That's because teaching forces your brain to organize information. So, after reading a section, pretend you're the professor. Teach it to your wall, your pet, or even your grandma over the phone. Let's take it further. The best way to lock in knowledge is to teach it in different ways. Use examples, make up a story about it, or even draw a little cartoon strip explaining it. The more creative, the better your brain holds onto it. The Feynman Technique is a game changer. It works like this. Step 1. Pick a concept and explain it in the simplest terms possible, like you're talking to a kid. Step 2. If you struggle, go back to your book and learn it again. Step 3. Refine your explanation, cutting out complicated words. If you can make a tough topic sound simple, congratulations. You truly understand it. Your brain loves images. So, create weird, funny, or dramatic mental pictures to remember information. Also, try mind maps, flashcards, and mnemonics. Example, never eat soggy waffles for Northeast Southwest. Or, how about this, imagine mitochondria as tiny power plants churning out energy for your cells. Boom! Now you'll never forget. The biggest mistake. Studying once and never reviewing. Research shows that reviewing material at spaced intervals makes it stick in your brain. Use spaced repetition, review on day 1, day 3, day 7, and so on. Your brain will thank you. Trust me. Set reminders, use flashcard apps, or even stick notes on your mirror. Make it impossible to forget. One last tip, make studying fun. Pair it with something you enjoy. Play some instrumental music, turn it into a game, or reward yourself after a solid study session. The more enjoyable it feels, the more likely you'll stick with it. So, no more blank stares at textbooks. Use these techniques, and studying will actually work. If you found this helpful, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what's the hardest subject you struggle with? Let's crack it together. See you in the next.